So, the New York subway is becoming the most dangerous place, huh? Maybe it's always been that way, but it's just now getting light shed on it, perhaps? I just know that if it was me, I would be on full alert every time I was down there. What's going on, good people? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, in which I appreciate you guys all doing so. Make sure that if you're following me on YouTube, that you're also following me on the platforms you see above and below. Give the video a thumbs up. That way this content like this can consistently be recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell notification in the process and make sure that it's set to all notifications once that little tab comes up. That way you will be notified whenever I post videos like this. So ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all like, Ty, man. Yeah, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. And you guys heard what I said in the beginning. Maybe it's because light is being shed on it right now. We know that a lot of things have happened in the New York subway. A lot. I mean, y'all remember the year where we covered the young man that was fighting with the police, a man attempting to rape a woman, and all kinds of stuff have happened there, right? But it's so interesting that this is all coming after Governor Hochul went down there and rode the sub train with people protecting her. It's a safe place. Not even days after that, woman gets burned alive. And now there's another person, if y'all don't know this, I didn't cover this. Another person was burned in the subway train area again. And now we have a story like this. So this says right here, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but you should be able to see it here in a minute. New York City man charged with attempted murder after allegedly shoving commuter in the path of a subway. Kamel Hawkins, 23 years old, has been charged with attempted murder after allegedly pushing the stranger, is what it says right here. What is going on with folks, man? I mean, a man is in critical condition. Thank God he survived after he was shoved onto New York City subway tracks on New Year's Eve, adding to a recent spat of violent incidents in the nation's busiest subway system. The victim, a 45-year-old man, miraculously survived being struck by an incoming one train at 18th Street Station. He suffered a head injury and was listed in stable condition at Bellevue Hospital Tuesday night, the New York Post reported. By God's own hand, he fell perfectly in the trench, one law enforcement told the source. NYPD received a 911 call claiming there was an assault in progress at the subway station on Tuesday afternoon. Officers responded and found that the 45-year-old man had been struck by a southbound train after reportedly being shoved onto the subway tracks, according to authorities. The ordeal was captured on video and shows a hooded male on the edge of the platform and the victim looking at his phone as the train pulls into the station. The video then shows what appears to be an unsuspecting man being shoved onto the tracks and disappearing under the train. Golly. Kamel, however you say his name, Kamel Hawkins, 23, has been charged with attempted murder after allegedly pushing a stranger, police said. 45-year-old victim was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Tuesday's violence comes less than 2 weeks after a woman, y'all know, she was actually identified, 57-year-old Debrina Kwam, was set ablaze while asleep on a train on December 22nd. She passed away, and the man has been charged with murder and arson in her death. Man, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't showing y'all that. I wasn't showing y'all the stuff that I was reading. I know some of y'all like to follow along. Reason why I didn't show you some of it, because a lot of stuff that shows up on these pages that I read like this, a lot of times YouTube will flag it. Showing graphic this. Kids that are under 18 can't watch this, whatever like that. They'll flag it for various different reasons. So if you want to, you can pretty much go into Google right now, right? Go into Google right now. You can type in anything you want to in regards to the stuff that I'm talking about today. You'll see several news articles, several pages that are covering the same exact stories where you get to see some of the graphic stuff. Now, there should have been something that was playing up here the entire time just to give you guys some visualizations. There was nothing really bad shown there, but can y'all imagine the fact that he landed in such a perfect spot that it kept him from dying? I told you guys, and I'm going to keep saying it. If he got a charge to me, this 23-year-old young man, he's the same age. Well, my son will be 23 in a month. My son will be 23. This young man is pretty much the same age as my son. He is being charged with what? Attempted murder. Me, and the way that my mind works, I told y'all the father mind kicks in. Let's just say if my sons know not to disobey and do things that they should not do in my home. If they do them, it's going to be a punishment. Let's just say if the punishment, and I know everybody don't agree with this, you can take the imagination. I whoop butt. Yes, I'm just telling y'all. And if some of y'all, I can't believe you spanked your children. We're not talking about you and what happened to you in your life. It's not about you and how maybe you were abused. I'm not saying that. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about people that got disciplined spankings and got corrected. We're not talking about people that got beat and abused. We're not talking about that. But I'm just letting y'all know because some of y'all get real sensitive on that. Trust me, I understand. But what I am saying is this. I'm just giving y'all an example hypothetically. If the punishment was a spanking for doing something that they weren't supposed to know, that they weren't supposed to do, they knew that they weren't supposed to do it, and they did it anyway, spanking. Now, if I caught them in the process of getting ready to do what they know that they shouldn't do, they still get the same spanking. So wait a minute. If they did a tie, you spank them. If you caught them getting ready to do it, although they didn't do it, you spank them. Yes. What am I saying? If going to prison for the rest of your life for murder, then to me, if you were attempting to murder somebody, it should carry the same sentence. You were attempting to kill this man, therefore you're getting life behind bars. I told y'all, I'm telling you, be glad that I'm not one of those people who end up going into law and everything like that, because people be like, this dude, you do not want to go to jail where Ty Smith works at, because you might as well hang it up. I mean, I would love it to where I love it. My mentees, when the parent says, okay, you know what, I'm calling Mr. Todd. Why you got to call him? What? I love that reaction because they know that I'm coming there and I'm not coming there to talk. I'm coming there and it's going to be trouble. So what am I saying that for? We need judges and certain people in certain states that if we see on camera that you deliberately and intentionally done something to try to harm somebody's life, I would love it for people, moms be like, what? My baby going to be before Judge Ty Smith? Oh, Lord. Oh my God. Lord, please let Ty have some mercy. I want that reaction. I want that reaction that every time a criminal do something like this, they like, I got judge such and such. Oh man, it's a wrap. I love that. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this by putting it in the comments below after this video. Do you agree with me that even though the man didn't lose his life, but the fact that he was trying to make the man lose his life, he should carry the same sentence? Maybe you disagree. Let's all hear it. I like to hear all points. Let's not let it be an echo chamber. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to do what you guys see in that cloud right there, all right? And if you would like to see the next video that I'm going to do in chronological order, it's going to be up there. Reactions that I've done as of yesterday down here. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.